Seoul, South Korea's entertainment world is once again shocked by news that has shocked K-pop fans around the world. The two biggest stars of two of the most famous groups, BTS's Jungkook and Blackpink's Lisa, were caught on camera in a horrendous moment. Photos and videos circulating on various social media platforms show the two idols kissing. This news immediately became a hot topic among fans, sparking various speculations and heated debates. Do Jungkook and Lisa really have a special relationship, or is it just a misunderstanding? This article will take an in-depth look at what really happened, the reaction of the public, as well as the impact it had on the careers of both on a quiet night in Seoul. A social media user uploaded several photos and videos claiming to be Jungkook and Lisa enjoying time together at a fancy restaurant. At first, fans still doubted the authenticity of the picture. However, what made a splash was a short video that showed two figures similar to Jungkook and Lisa in intimate moments, even kissing. This footage was taken from a rather distant and not very clear angle, but fans quickly tried to compare the physical features of the two. Many are convinced that the man in the video is indeed Jungkook, wearing a black jacket and hat that he often wears. Meanwhile, the woman he was with had long hair and a posture very similar to Lisa's. Netizens also began to conduct an in-depth analysis. They compared the clothes, accessories, and body gestures in the video with previous photos that had been uploaded by the two. As time went on, more and more people believed that the two figures in the video were indeed Jungkook and Lisa. After the video went viral, fans from both sides reacted immediately. ARMY, BTS fans, and Blackpink fans have different opinions regarding this incident. Some of the ARMY expressed their support for Jungkook, saying that he had the right to have a romantic relationship without having to get pressure from the public. They consider that as a human being, Jungkook also has the right to live his personal life outside of the entertainment world. However, there are also those who feel disappointed and think that if this news is true, then this could have an impact on Jungkook's career and his image as an idol. Some fans even speculated that this video could be the result of engineering or editing to bring down the idol's good name. On the other hand, Blink is also divided into two camps. Some supported Lisa and stated that if it was true that she was dating Jungkook, then it was her own choice. However, there are also those who feel that this relationship could have a negative impact on Lisa, especially since the Korean entertainment industry is known to be very strict towards the private lives of idols. On social media, the debate is heating up. Some hashtags like #ProtectJungkook and #LisaDeservesBetter started trending on Twitter. There are those who consider that this relationship is something beautiful, but there are also those who feel that this is a scandal that could damage the image of both of them. As this news becomes more widespread, fans are waiting for a response from their respective agencies. Big Hit Music, which houses BTS, as well as YG Entertainment, where Lisa is based, are the main highlights. Usually, in cases like this, the agency will immediately issue an official statement to confirm or refute the news. However, in the first few hours after the video went viral, both agencies chose to remain silent. This silence only makes speculation grow wild. Some fans began to speculate that if there is no direct refutation from the agency, then most likely the news is true. However, there are also those who argue that the agency may be investigating further before giving an official statement. After a few days, representatives from Big Hit Music and YG Entertainment finally gave a brief response. They stated that they will not give any comments regarding the personal life of their artist. This statement, of course, did not satisfy fans, because instead of clarifying, they seemed to allow this rumor to develop further. If it is true that Jungkook and Lisa are in a relationship, this will certainly have a big impact on their careers. As the two biggest idols in the K-pop world, their every move is always noticed by fans and the media. Jungkook, as a member of BTS, has a very busy schedule, especially after BTS announced their comeback plans and individual projects. If the scandal continues to grow, it is likely to affect BTS's image as a whole, especially in the Korean entertainment industry, which is very concerned about idol reputation. On the other hand, Lisa is also at the peak of her career. With his incredible solo success, he has become one of the K-pop artists with very high global popularity. However, if these rumors continue to grow, it is possible that some advertising contracts or projects involving Lisa could be affected. South Korea has a very strong fan culture, and it is not uncommon for idols involved in romance scandals to experience a decline in popularity. However, with the development of modern thinking, there are also many fans who have begun to support the personal lives of idols without overloading them with excessive expectations. In the end, the biggest question that arises is, are Jungkook and Lisa really in a romantic relationship, or is this just a coincidence exaggerated by the media and fans? Without official confirmation from both sides, everything that is circulating is still limited to speculation. The Korean entertainment world is indeed full of surprises, and it is not uncommon for romance rumors to appear only to disappear without a trace sometime later. However, if it is true that they have a special relationship, then it is their right as human beings. Maybe it's time for the K-pop entertainment industry and its fans to start being more open to the private lives of idols, without having to exert excessive pressure. Whatever happens, both Jungkook and Lisa are still two big stars who have contributed a lot to the music industry. Despite the rumors, they still have loyal fans who will always support them, both in their careers and in their personal lives. If this relationship is really real, how will it impact in the long run? It is undeniable that romance scandals in the K-pop industry often affect an idol's career, both positively and negatively. Jungkook and Lisa are two idols with an incredible number of advertising contracts. Jungkook has been the face of numerous global brands, including Calvin Klein, while Lisa also has partnerships with luxury brands such as Celine, Bulgari, and MAC Cosmetics. In the world of marketing, the image of an artist is very influential on the brand they represent. Some companies in South Korea still consider romance scandals to be detrimental to their brand image, especially if it causes division among fans. However, there is also another perspective. In the international market, the love affairs of celebrities often actually increase their attractiveness in the eyes of the public. If Jungkook and Lisa can maintain a positive image and support from global fans, it is likely that their contracts will not be affected too drastically. Both BTS and Blackpink have very busy schedules. BTS, despite being under mandatory military service for some of its members, still has projects underway, such as solo albums and international collaborations. Meanwhile, Lisa is also focusing on her solo career and is likely to return with new music in the near future. If this relationship becomes increasingly heated, it is possible that both group and individual activities could be disrupted. Pressure from the media, fans, and constant speculation can be a mental burden for both. However, if they manage to handle this situation wisely, there is actually a chance for them to show that an idol can live a private life without having to sacrifice their career. The K-pop industry is known for its strict system, where an idol's personal life is often controlled by an agency. Many idols have to hide their relationships for fear of losing fans or facing contractual consequences. However, with the development of this industry globally, many people began to question whether this kind of regulation is still relevant. Jungkook and Lisa are two global icons who have great influence. If they prove to be truly in a relationship and still get support from fans as well as the industry, then this could be a big step in changing the way relationships are viewed in the K-pop world. Perhaps this is the beginning of a new era in which K-pop idols no longer have to live in the shadow of strict rules regarding their personal lives. This news is not only a discussion among fans, but also attracts the attention of many in the entertainment industry. Some South Korean celebrities, while not directly commenting, subtly showed support through social media. Meanwhile, the international media began to cover this news with different points of view. News outlets such as Billboard, Rolling Stone, and Vogue gave their analysis of how Jungkook and Lisa's relationship, if true, could change the dynamics of the Korean entertainment industry. Some Western celebrities also responded via interviews or posts on social media, highlighting how the pressures that K-pop idols face in living their personal lives are very different from celebrities from other entertainment industries. Currently, there is no certainty whether Jungkook and Lisa are really in a relationship, or whether the video circulating is just a misunderstanding exaggerated by the media and fans. However, one thing that is certain is that this event has sparked a huge discussion about privacy, freedom, and standards applied to K-pop idols. If they are really together, then their journey will not be easy. Pressure from fans, the media, and the industry can be a big test.